beautiful beings. My name is Stephania, and I'm making this video today to help you guys have amazing everydays. So basically, I want to show you tips that you can incorporate in your everyday life. 3 easy tips, okay, that you can start practicing right now that doesn't take, well, maybe 3 and a bonus. I just thought of another one that will elevate your life, because if you don't know already, your external world is a direct representation of your internal world. And I know that because I myself too have gone through a very extensive journey of developing and finding emotional stability within myself, and then I saw my entire life completely transform and elevate for the better. And that's what I'm here to share with you guys, those tips and tricks that are actually not as hard as we think they are. We just have this like looming shadow, cloud over anything relating to like our thoughts and our emotions, but really just like slow and steady. If you start incorporating these things into your life, I assure you that you too can live a life full of joy and like just amazingness, okay? So just give it a try. None of this costs any money. It's just doing it. So tip number 1 for elevating your entire life, I assure you, is learning how to observe things with curiosity. So basically going out into the world and just being the observant without attaching to circumstances or taking things personally. What does that look like? That looks like if somebody's talking to us, not basing an opinion immediately when they're saying or they're speaking, because what we're doing in that point is we are attaching or correlating or connecting this present moment with some memory that you have in the past. And that can get really unhealthy really quick. So just observing the world. And even if it's something you don't like, just watching people behave in ways that you would or wouldn't is going to teach you so much about what you want to be part of, what you want to engage with in your life, and what you don't want to do or act like. It's very educational. So just going out into the world, watching it with curiosity and not attaching, okay? Not taking things personally, even the way that people speak to you, just being like a human observer. It's going to be very helpful. The second tip that I have for you guys is learning how to breathe, like through your nose and through your mouth, making it a habit of at least having once a day where you can breathe in for 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. It's going to teach your body how to relax. So under any circumstance that you feel unsafe or triggered or anything like that, you're going to know how to come back into this beautiful clarity, because we need to be in a stable physical condition to find emotional and, like communication stability. Is that even a way to say that? Communication stability? But in order to be able to resolve conflict or situations in our lives, we need to be calm. So it is very important to learn to at least be able to calm down our physical bodies. And this is the easiest way, you guys. It's not a pill. You don't need anything. Now, I will tell you, just practice outside of when you need it. So that means you practice karate, not when you're taking on the match. You practice it outside of the match, right? You practice football outside, not during the game. That's the same thing with breathing. So just dedicate like at least 5 minutes a day. You can start with 1 minute. It'll be super fun just learning how to breathe. I promise you got this. It's the best. It sounds kind of cheesy, but it's true. Tip number 3. Tip number 3 is changing the way you speak about yourself. Okay, I know this one's a little challenging, but it does so much, so much. Okay, like everywhere. So the way that we speak about ourselves not only communicates to our subconscious who we are and what habits to keep, but it also communicates to the world around us. So if we are speaking about ourselves in a certain way, that's how not only our subconscious will treat us, but so will the people around us. It becomes this like really messy snowball effect that nobody wants. It's a little challenging because they're a little bit ingrained through little grooves inside our little brains. But just like exercise, you guys, we just have to move the patterns. A really good way of doing this is through mantras and affirmations. It is going to be the best thing in your life. I know it sounds so cheesy. It sounded very cheesy for me too. At first I was like, what do you mean? I am loved. Ah! But if you move on to more positive conversations than the ones you currently are, slowly and surely you can step up to like, I'm amazing, right? So like you might not be able to start that at first, but you can start with, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm trying my hardest. I am trying. You know, I'm proud of myself for doing this and so whatever. So changing the way we talk, one of the ways to notice how we're even talking is to start journaling, and just letting your thoughts run wild. And then seeing them on paper is going to slow down your brain is saying, and you're going to say, wait a minute, this isn't me. This is how somebody spoke to me in the past. And sometimes it might not even be that our parents spoke to us in that way. They spoke to themselves in that way. So we picked it up. So yeah, that is very important. And a bonus one that I want to share with you guys is not talking bad about others. I know this to be the most challenging one for many people, because when I teach and I coach individuals, it's like they don't want to be rude to interrupt those conversations when it's about somebody else. Like there's like this weird epidemic in the world that people connect through maybe speaking about a certain subject, but if they don't have a certain subject, they connect through speaking badly about others. Don't be one of those people. Do not be one of those people. I assure you that everything that comes out is going internally too. It's like this energy, it lives inside of you. So even if you think you're saying something not so bad, like something tragic is happening to somebody, like they're going through bankruptcy or like something, a divorce, and don't talk about it. It's none of your business. Just talk to elevate people, to share your love for things that you have in common. But when we gossip, and a lot of people that gossip don't realize that they're gossiping, at least how they've been telling me, then it's a very negative energy, guys. So in order to really change your mood, these 4 daily habits will change your life. Okay, number 1, don't take anything personally. Watch things with curiosity and observe, and then you can go back home and like dissect it. Number 2, learning how to breathe. 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. Number 3, what is number 3? Changing the way that you speak about yourself, rerouting your thoughts via affirmations. There's also mantras and like videos that you can just hear over and over. I really do think they work, because like exercise, we're just repetitively moving into a better position, okay? And then number 4, not talking ill about others, not talking about any of their problems. Let people resolve themselves. Otherwise, we are holding them through our observation, through our gossip, through all this energy being passed around. We are actually not making it easier for them to move on and elevate where they are. The power of observation really is so powerful. I said it twice, but it's something that is very real. So if you really want to help your friends and if you want to make the world a better place, do not talk about others. And actually, one more tip: if your friends are around and you feel uncomfortable like cutting off their conversation, you either excuse yourself because you're gonna pick it up. So you might as well just not be around that, or just say like, look, I'm learning something, I'm doing like a mental cleanse diet, and I'm trying not to do these things. Do you guys mind maybe not do it in front of me? Eventually people will catch on and they just won't like push the subject. If they can't, then maybe those are not people you want to be around. But that's for another day. So I hope these 3 and a bonus tip helped you guys. It really did change my life, just those really simple things, incorporating it. And then, oh yeah, drink a lot of water, but you know, that one's obvious. I love you so much. Leave me any comments and I will come back with another video on how to continue being the bestest ever. I love you. Bye.